Hi, welcome to the Belton High School MacBook Air orientation. If you're viewing this, that means you are ready to receive your MacBook. And I'm going to go through a little tutorial on Mr. Moser, and glad to be with you. Um, First, let's talk about the MacBooks. So, a long time ago, this first picture that you see here was taken back in 1995, almost 20 years ago. That's where we were. 3 weeks ago, we took this photo here in the library, and kind of where we are now, a little more collaborative environment. And the question I pose is, what's next? The technology is integrating into our classrooms, but you as a student are really helping to drive the curriculum, and so you're responsible for, taking us to the next place. So I'm excited to talk about the MacBooks and how they will be a powerful tool for you. You'll be able to power on your MacBook. When you sign on, you're going to use your username and password like you use from when you sign on at the computer lab. So your first name, period, last name. The Apple ID part, you can just click Don't Sign In. You can then choose Continue and Skip. We're not going to do that at this point. So that's how you log on. The reason why we chose MacBooks is they're reliable, they are super fast. You're going from class to class, and you're constantly shutting the lid and opening it, and going to need to be able to be up and running. And so these things are fast. They are durable, not indestructible. Don't drop them, and they are versatile. What is the MacBook? So basically, it's an 11-inch MacBook, full-size keyboard, has a gesture trackpad, 128 gigabytes and 4 gigs of RAM. Your MacBook will also come included with a MagSafe power cord, and so it includes a MagSafe power cord, which is magnetic, and so that will connect to the side of your MacBook for power, and then it also includes the brick. You'll be given an extension piece, and so this makes your power cord a lot longer. And then finally, we call it a little Lego piece. This one connects to the brick to make it a shorter power cord for you. Now, I will note that these power cords cost $80, and so it's important that you keep them safe. And the most important part is right here on the coming out of the brick. You don't want to when wrapping this up, you don't want to pull this and kink it. You can pull these little latches out, and when you wind this thing up, first what you want to do is make a little loop, and then go ahead and wrap the thing around. You don't got to go all crazy style like Iron Man strong and rip this thing apart. Just wrap it around loosely, and then it will fit nicely in your bag when you're done. So for appropriate use, these are tools. They're learning tools. We spent some of textbook money and reallocated it so we could purchase these MacBooks for you and give you the great potential in the classroom. So we need to use it for learning and academic purposes. As far as passwords, let's keep them safe, confidential. They're passwords. Secure the MacBook, especially at home. You have to worry about siblings, little kids. Yeah, brothers and sisters, you don't want to leave it in a place where it could accidentally get knocked over. While you're at school, the devices can be checked by school administrators that periodically. We can pull up the screen if we need to, and so you need to make sure you're always using it for appropriate uses. As far as sharing it, everyone should have a MacBook, and so you don't need to let your BFF use your MacBook. Installing software, please don't install any software on your MacBook. We have a self-service portal. I'll show you that later. That will let you put software that we allow you to put on the MacBook, but we do that through self-service. Illegal music, movies, copyrighted materials, those things are illegal. Don't need to say anything else. No photos and videos will be taken at school unless you're getting your teacher's permission, so make sure that you always obey and follow that. Boom. We did a lot of research with these before investing money in them, and we went down to Texas and visited some school districts down there, and the number one cause for broken screens were caused by headphones and pencils, markers. If you put that on your keyboard and close the lid, it's going to crush that screen. And so be careful when closing the lid, especially. Headphones can cause a lot of damage, unnecessary damage. Some other housekeeping. Internet's going to go down, guys. It's going to happen. and we just be patient. We have some really outstanding tech staff that help to keep that up, and so just be patient. Everyone's dealing with it, and we're trying to get it up and going as fast as possible. Back up your devices. Use Google Drive, and to get more speed, you want to make sure you restart occasionally on your devices. As far as temperature goes, you want to keep the MacBook between 50 and 70 and 95 degrees. So basically what we're saying is, don't leave it in the car at night. It gets cold at night, even in your garage. So it's important to take the MacBook inside and secure it in there. Charging. With about 1,000 more devices put on the network, we just don't have the electrical plugs and ability to let you all charge while at school. Charging. It's vital that you guys bring these devices fully charged to school. They have 9 hours of battery life. That's outstanding. So make sure you just bring them 100% fully charged, and you should be ready to go. So there are a ton of apps already installed on the devices, and you're free to get in there and open them and get used to them and find the ones that make you more productive as a student. Self-service is the app that lets us install software on your machine. You can also do updates when we get the Flash update available. You can do that. Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro, Illustrator's on there, GarageBand if you want to make music and do soundtracks, make podcasts. Check out GarageBand. You can do really a lot of sweet things with that. And iMovie is available as well. Wow, you can make videos, green screen, put video within video. A lot of cool apps available at your disposal, to really spice up your presentations in class. So check those all out. As far as Google accounts, each of you have a Google account. Your username is your first name period last name at bsdpirates.org. You can access that at drive.google.com. The website for emailing is mail.bsdpirates.org. So check those out. It's important. I know a lot of you are using Canvas in your classes now. You probably already have a Canvas account set up. So if you would go into Canvas and add your school email to your Canvas account, so you can have multiple emails in your Canvas account. If you would do that, that would help with when teachers are adding you to their account. As far as closing versus quitting, on a Mac, this is a little different than a PC. If you click the red button here, it's going to close the window. It's not going to shut the app down. To shut the app down, you want to click on the name next to the apple up at the top and then choose quit. And for you shortcut people out there, Command Q will do that same thing. Sometimes you run into an issue, and I wouldn't say a lot, but sometimes something just isn't processing quickly or is maybe held up, and you need to quit. And so on a PC, you would do something like Control Alt Delete. Well, there's a similar command on a Mac. It's called Option Command Escape. They call it Force Quit. So when you do Option Command Escape at the same time, it will open up a little window here, and you can then choose which program, which application you want to force quit, and then that will force quit it. But remember, when you do a force quit, it doesn't save, and so make sure you're aware of that. What if you need help? Ask a friend. A lot of people already know what they're doing, so ask a friend. They might be able to help you. Check out the tech website. You can find that in a link in the self-service portal. Google it. I mean, there's a lot you can find, so might as well Google it. And if that's not working, bring it into the Library Media Center, and let me tell you about that in just a second. As far as hardware issues, if you're having problems, don't try to fix it. Leave the spec shell, the clear shell needs to remain on the device at all times. So don't take anything off. Just bring it in, and we'll take a look at it. Once you bring it in, you'll be given a tech repair ticket. Be prepared not to have the MacBook for a little bit of time, and then you'll be notified via text or email when that's ready. The user fee that you paid includes the insurance, and so if something is broke, like the $400 screen, you wouldn't have to pay that full price. You would just pay your deductible from the insurance. So here's a breakdown of sort of the costs here. The broken devices, the deductible is $100. If it's lost, then you would be charged for the full price of the device. And then finally, stolen devices, you need to first immediately report to the police. Stolen devices, you'll need to immediately report to the police and put a record on file, and then immediately notify the school so we can know that you filed the police report and we know the device is stolen. The deductible for stolen is $150. Look forward to the things that you create using your Mac. So thanks for watching.